Good day, YouTube. Today I'm going to show off a bit of constructing a master sheet. So, the part I'm at is that I've just extracted the classes out of Sasuke's Insights Ninja Specialty. And I need to do a cleaning pass through the FeatureLookup generator. Now, the generator will have We'll have tried to extract certain bits of information, like which class it's from, which subclass it's from, what level these features are at, and the most important part is definitely this level. So, for me to be able to check it, I go through looking at column G and make sure that the display for data shows the correct level for each thing. And I compare that against the book. So in the book, if we look at Ninjutsu Sorcerer, I've started a little bit down on this. So I'm currently looking at Cursed Puppet Manipulation. We'll see that if I remove the recent work I just did, the generator looks at this feature here, the assistant to the personal trainer. And it sees two sides, the assistant and the personal trainer separately. Now, it can tell that the assistant and personal trainer together is 7th level, because it looks at this feature and notices 7th, and pulls that as the level. The generator is set up to always default to the lowest version of number th or number suffix that it can find. So when going through, it then generated the assistant as its own different description. And the assistant doesn't mention a level in it. Meanwhile, the personal trainer doesn't mention a level until how it works at 15th. Thus, this is showing a 0, 15, which will cause it to appear at the wrong points in the subclass. So to fix that, I just go over to the names, Control-C, go over to the feature override, paste them in the name column, and then correct their level to what they should be, both of them at 7. Next, why does my brain want to say Evangelion? The Evangelion. It sees an 11th level, but in here, something's mentioned probably as second. At 2nd level chassis framework, yeah, this will confuse the script or rather the formula that reads the level. So we're going to have to correct this one as well. Control-C, Control-V, 11. Now, the rest of these probably aren't needed, though they can help if the generator pulls these out wrong. There's an override for the type it is, so this would be feature, class, or feature, feat, clan. Well, clan has its own override, but there's a couple types of things that I'm maybe not thinking of. Sometimes there's subtitles in the thing, like when you pick an archetype feat, that's usually marked. Then there's the action and cost. The sheet defaults to reading none for everything. And it will try to detect what action it is, but it's not always correct. So, if you feel the need to get that picky, it may be worth trying to find out when it might be worth labeling each of these in the override sheet. The reason to use the override sheet in particular, rather than editing the raw data on the feature lookup sheet, is that in the feature lookup sheet, if I add to the data, or say there's something in the data that's more compact than it should be, and I expand it later,